I'm finally showing my age, I think. Actually, I think I look older than I actually am now. I used to look like in my 30s. I looked like I was in my 20s. And then people decided that I was actually probably older than that when I wasn't, or that my life was over. What happened to me shouldn't have happened. I just wanted to live my life. Didn't want to hurt anybody, just wanted to be left alone. If I got acting gigs, I got acting gigs. If I didn't, I didn't. I loved working on sets, and I wanted to do something where I could have the flexibility to be able to make a living, and if the occasional acting gig came along, it came along, but for some reason people decided the acting needs to be over. It's done, Laurie. You're never going to be an actor. And when that happened, it just kind of took away my self-worth. It took away my sense that I had something special to offer. It took away what was inside of me that made me feel like I had something more important to do than be somebody's wife or be somebody's girlfriend. And I couldn't be a mom. I couldn't look my little kid in the face and say, well, your mother's just a fucking housewife. Your mother's just a mother. She's nothing else. She loved acting, and it was killed out of her, driven out of her by men in this country. Driven out of her by men who thought, well, I think you're beautiful, Laurie, you should belong to me, but you can't be who you want to be. You have to be in my life. You have to be in my prison. I am so full of anger and rage now. I feel ugly. I feel old. I feel like I'm dying. And maybe I am. I don't know why I was allowed to beat cancer, only to be in hell for a decade. I have been in hell, and people have enjoyed putting me here. To anyone out there who said, you didn't want me making it, she's not going to make it now. Ask yourself why. Why did you need to stop me from being happy? Why did you need me to stop feeling good about myself? Why did you need me to feel like I was the last kid picked in gym again? Or are you the kid that would pick me last? And the idea of someone like me suddenly being first, or suddenly just being happy, made you feel like the world just wasn't right anymore. Made you feel like the right world wasn't normal anymore. I can't trust anybody anymore. I don't feel safe anymore. And I am so tired of the people trying to get my attention. I do not want to get married. I do not want a boyfriend. I actually would rather be the crazy woman with the cats alone. You sexist pricks. I actually want my own place where I can lock the door and lock all of you men out of it. I want my own space so that I can do what I want without you men insinuating that you did it, that you're the ones who actually achieved it, because I couldn't possibly create something on my own. I couldn't possibly write a script that was good. I couldn't possibly write an article that was good. You had to be a part of it. Do you know what really makes me? I did my own homework my entire childhood. My father was always away working. The only time he ever helped me was to build a stupid castle in the 6th grade, and he almost cut off his finger doing it. Or actually, that might have been making a shield, but still. You know, I actually recorded my mother tonight actually saying that on the phone. She said nobody ever helped her with her homework. But then I'm like, but you couldn't help me with my homework. Like, even if she tried to help me with her homework, I don't think she could have helped me. I was gifted and talented, so they gave me stuff that was a lot more challenging than other people. And I don't even know if my mother would have known how to help me. She was a nurse, but she never expressed any interest in anything intellectual or intelligent. I never saw her read a book. Yeah, I don't think I've ever saw her read a book. There was books she had, but I never saw her actually enjoying reading a book. Enjoy doing housework or sleeping. That's it. And I was always reading books. She didn't really seem to enjoy life at all, actually. My mom. I don't think she was always bitter, always angry, and she never did anything with me that was fun. She never seemed to be able to know how to have fun. You know, I could be happy with nothing. But it's just knowing that I've been labeled things that I'm not. It's knowing that I was slandered and labeled things that I wasn't. It's knowing that people actually thought I was living my life for somebody else. Like, people were calling me a stalker, and I'm like, who the hell am I stalking? I haven't left Los Feliz since March. I haven't, really. I mean, I go to West Hollywood. I go to the grocery store. I go to West Hollywood, go to the grocery store. I go to Silver Lake to shop, and that's it. I have yet to go to the beach or go to the West Side since March. And yet I'm a stalker. I have seen Blake Shilton-Abramovich 3 times since 2005. And someone was attacking me online, well, he's building a career now. I'm never going to. I'm never going to be somebody's wife. I don't want to be your wife. I don't want to do a damn thing for you. I know that sounds cruel and mean, but it's true. I wanted to be able to take care of me. I wanted to be able to love me. I wanted to feel good about me. I never wanted to take anything from anybody else to do that. I didn't want to destroy somebody's happiness. I never felt competitive with anybody. I never felt really jealous if somebody else was having success. People were just upset that I wasn't apparently good enough. Somebody said, we have this thing called equality, but do we really? We don't. We have a class structure. The celebrity actors of Hollywood will tell you that they're on your side. They'll say that they're fighting for your democracy. But then if they get angry enough, all of a sudden you're just a fan. Or you're just a nobody. And they'll always be somebody. We've created royalty in America. We're not supposed to have royalty. Very rich, very famous people who can just do whatever they want. Step on other people, destroy other people. You can't get justice in America anymore. There was no job for me to have because my basic needs have not been met. My sense of self-worth, my dignity, my self-esteem, my love for life was all about acting. And that may seem pathetic to some people, but it's the truth. I can't even read a book, finish a book, and enjoy it now. The Church of Scientology has this weird thing about people not being able to finish anything, and they say that's problem person. I always finished everything. I finished my master's, I finished my theater degree, I finished my college degree. I never finished the film certificate at Santa Monica College because I was forced to quit. And I'm going to resent Santa Monica College for the rest of my life. I had so many ideas in my head I wanted to make real. So many movies I wanted to make, so many characters I wanted to create. But if I'm not allowed to actually breathe some life into them myself by acting, I don't have a reason to give anybody else joy. I was told by a troll on Twitter that I have nothing to offer actors. I'm not useful to actors. Well, I'm not useful to anyone anymore. I'm an intelligent woman, Phi Beta Kappa, Mensa. And I don't have any right to control my own life because people labeled me crazy when I was just being my fucking self. I was just being me. I'm never going to be sane again because I'm never going to be happy. I'm going to become my bitter, angry, mean, bitchy mom. I'd rather be dead than her. I just wanted to be able to feel. I just wanted to be able to have emotions. I wanted to be able to express them instead of living this repressive culture where if you express emotions, you're suddenly a nutcase. My God. You have feelings. The only people allowed to have feelings are actors. The only people who are actually allowed to show emotions without being called insane are fucking actors. If I'm never going to be an actor again, I'm never going to have a job again. If I'm never going to be an actor again, I don't want anybody in my life. If I'm never going to be an actor again, I mean, people wanted to make me disappear. They wanted me to go back to my ex-boyfriend, Frank, who I hate. I've had other men since him. I moved on. For a brief moment, I felt good about myself and I thought I was attractive. And unless the guy's an Oscar-winning actor who's gorgeous, he's not going to feed my ego. So, I mean, men have been trying to use me to feed their fucking egos by saying I'm stalking them. And meanwhile, I need my ego fed by a man. So if the guy isn't hot, gorgeous, Oscar-worthy, I don't want you. You need to want me. You need to work for me. You need to fucking get on your knees and beg for me. Or I don't care. I don't want you. I don't need you. I don't need you to fucking feed my ego because I don't need you to drain my time and give me anxiety and give me games. I just want you out of my life if you're using me. I want you out of my life if you're lying to me. I want you out of my life if your ego is so insecure you need to think that everything I'm doing is for you. I came to California because I loved acting. I came to California because I had all these ideas in my head I wanted to bring to life. I had stories I wanted to tell. I had things I wanted to create. And instead, you masculine, macho, misogynist men had to assume that I either wasn't capable of doing anything unless I had one of you men attached to my vagina, or that I was basically doing everything so I could get one of you to take care of me so I wouldn't have to do anything for the rest of my life. The idea of sitting in a cage for 10 years is slowly making me go insane. I've been living off my parents since 2010. And it's been a constant source of stress because my parents are constantly threatening to cut me off, constantly telling me I should just starve. And every single time they do that, I don't think I need to go get a job. I think I want to starve. I want the nightmare to be over. I want this hell to end. Because the only time I was ever happy was when I was free of them. The only time I ever felt beautiful was when I was free of them. Acting was the one thing I didn't think they could take away from me. And the irony is my father would often say, I'm not telling you to give up acting. Really. Because acting is not me becoming a salesman where I use my talent to sell cars. Acting is not me being in the courtroom pretending to being an actual lawyer. Because being an actual lawyer is really nothing like being an actor. Because lawyers don't show emotions. They play games. They play chess with people. A lawyer, an actor dramatizes what a lawyer does. An actor dramatizes what people do. An actor has feelings and shows them, or mimics the feelings of other people, or mimics the feelings that other people are supposed to have but really don't have, because people now don't show emotions, because showing emotions means you're crazy. I wanted so much just to be left alone. The weekend I was thrown into an institution, I was doing a telethon for the tree people. Or I was supposed to. I wasn't planning on being in an institution for 4 days. SAG-AFTRA put me there, thinking I wasn't a lawyer. Or better yet, maybe my parents told them, she's supposed to be practicing law. She didn't really study acting in college. She's lying. I did study acting. She has a master's in what? Accounting? No, I have a master's in performing arts management. My parents are like a wall, like the wall that 45 wants to build. And it's intangible, and it doesn't work, and it's incompetent, and it's demeaning, and it's just stupid. It's ineffective. It doesn't do a damn thing to keep this country safe. It doesn't do a damn thing to make my world better. I think I have COVID. I'm sick. A little tickle in my lungs. I can't afford to go to the hospital. I'm not going to. If it gets that bad, I'll just die here in my apartment. Maybe people will steer clear of me though now. They won't bother me. They won't get in my way. They'll be afraid they'll die too. I don't want to give this to anybody else. I don't want anybody else to get sick. I want my soulmate. I want the person who is everything I'm looking for in a man. But he doesn't exist. And if he doesn't exist, I'd rather not exist. And I would actually rather be alone than with someone who doesn't fit with me. I was okay being the fuck alone. Does everyone hear that? I was okay being the fuck alone. I didn't want anyone in my life, including Blake Shields, if it meant I had to give up my fucking freedom. If it meant I had to give up acting or my own sense of self-worth or my own sense of autonomy. Why is it okay for men to be bachelors, but it's never okay for a woman? And I don't want female friends. I don't want women in my life who try to change who I am. I'm not the kind of girl that hangs out with the girls. I'm the type of girl that plays pool with the boys. I'm the type of girl that would hang out at a punk rock club in D.C. I'm the type of girl who has a scooter license, which I'm never going to use again because my mommy and daddy are too afraid I'm going to hurt myself. Meanwhile, I will probably end up killing myself in the safety of my own apartment so that I never have to be with them again because I'm tired of them being terrified of the fucking world.